What's going on, guys? NoChainzz, and I have a commentary, and I'll be bringing you guys some bad news, not only for myself but for you guys and anybody who really cares. But the bad news is that, alright, I'm just gonna start from the beginning. Alright, so I bought a new capture card, right, or a PVR or whatever, and I set up the brand new software. And they asked me what folder that I want to save my video footage in, and I chose the video or the folder that all my other videos were in. So I'm assuming this is the only thing that could have happened, that the program formatted the folder that I chose, and when it formatted it deleted everything that was in there. And I had a season's worth of Rick Moss videos, and that was his entire junior season, and it's gone. I checked my recycle bin, I swear, like I checked everywhere for I thought they moved it. It's not in the folder no more, it's not in the recycle bin, so I'm thinking that's what happened. I think it like formatted it and just deleted everything out of it. So, because that's the only thing that I could think of that would have happened if it's not in the recycle bin. So I don't know, like, I have the game, and PlayStation Plus is supposed to save your games, like to online storage. I looked, right, and I saw the Rick Moss file. Sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast, but yeah, I saw the Rick Moss file, and I got so damn excited. I was like, oh shit, so they got it. And I looked, and the last time they saved it to the online storage was on the 13th of July, which is like a few days after the release. So I know that's like way too far back. So I'm kind of upset about that, because, well, I'm not gonna tell you, well, I'm just gonna like sum up what happened. So in the season, we ended up going 11-0, right? 11-0, last game of the season against Oregon State. And in that game, we fucking lost. Are you serious? We lost. We lost the game, and we ended up going 11-1, knocking us out of the conference championship. Reed threw about 3 picks, and luckily we were number 1 in the nation at that time. So luckily we ended up going to the Orange Bowl, playing Virginia Tech. Played Virginia Tech. We were up 14 points in the half. I mean, at the beginning of the 4th quarter, Reed throws 2 picks, 1 for 6, and then throws another one. They score. We get the ball trying to go downfield. I think we went. We turned it over on downs. They ended up kicking a field goal, and we lost. So we went 11-2 overall. Lost the Orange Bowl, but we go into next season with the rank, I believe it's about 7. So we could have had the BCS. I call it the BCS for those of you who don't know. I call it the BCS Bowl. I know there are more than one BCS, but you know what I mean, the biggest, the BCS Bowl, not a BCS Bowl. And I believe the BCS Bowl is the national championship, of course. That's what I've been calling it for a long time, so that's why it's hard for me to break that habit. So we could have won that, but we fell apart against Oregon State, our rival. And that was the first time they've beaten us since Rick Moss has been there. And this is Rick Moss's final year, so this is his last chance to go to the national championship and win, because we've only been to, I think it was the Capital One Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and then the Orange Bowl, which we lost. So we're now 2-1, or Rick Moss is 2-1 when it comes to bowl games, and it is Reed's last year. And as far as Rick Moss goes, he won the Walter Camp, he won the Biletnikoff, and guess what? He was up there. He finished 3rd in the Heisman race. So that's really good for Rick Moss. So I think he starts next season on the Heisman watch. And I think he actually broke every statistic that he had in his previous year. So since he was doing so good last year, from a player standpoint, should I put the difficulty up to Heisman? Because right now it's on All-American. So do you guys think I should put it up on Heisman? And before you make that decision, think about if I put it up on Heisman, I know for sure the defense is going to play worse, and so they're going to end up giving up more points. And I think, and also the defense that we're playing against is going to play a lot better. So Rick Moss might not have those explosive games, and we might jeopardize our chance at a BCS or a national championship. And just before you make that decision, just let me know. And on the screen, I'll probably have, like, I don't know. I don't even know yet. I don't want to do a black screen because that would be absolutely boring. So I'm sorry about that. I swear, like, I really don't know what happened to the files. Like, because I was really pissed off. So that really just lets me learn my lesson that I shouldn't pre-record too far ahead. I mean, I could have put it in, like, I could have made it a storyline to make it so it will fit into the story. I mean, but I mean it's real life. You guys know it's a game, man. It's real life. I mean, it happened. I mean, this is what the only thing that was holding me back at first from doing, like, YouTube, is because stuff like this always happens to me. I always end up corrupting, deleting it. Something. It's always something that happens to me. I'm just like a clumsy person when it comes to files and stuff. So I always think that I'm gonna overwrite it, because I overwrite something or delete something on accident on every single game I play. And I don't know. That's the only thing that was possibly holding me back from getting on YouTube. So I think I said everything. More about his season. Who won the beast? Oh, UCF. UCF was in the national championship against, I think it was Ohio State or Georgia. I'm not sure, but it was a pretty crazy season. I mean, we lost the Orange Bowl. I just want to say sorry about this. I hope I didn't make you guys lose any interest, because, I mean, it's not like Rick Moss is ending. I mean, we're still going to come back for his senior year. So don't forget to let me know whether you guys want me to up the difficulty or not. Just comment, let me know. And once again, guys, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I don't know what it might have been, that because they were just gone. Everything was gone. And, like, I just switched capture cards in the Safeway. I mean, the software. I say Safeway. The software just, I guess it deleted it. I have no idea, because it's not in the recycle bin, like I said. But I'm pissed. I mean, I was pissed when I lost those 2 games too. I actually almost broke one controller. I threw it up in the air, and I was sitting down, and I just watched it come down because I didn't feel like getting up to catch it. But yeah, I almost broke a controller because Reed is throwing picks, but he won't be back next year. And we have a pretty good quarterback, because one thing that makes it a bright side is that none of those games were really close, other than the losses. All those games were really blowouts, because we had got through the hardest part of our schedule early, and we played all unranked teams after that. So, I mean, it was just a lot of blowouts. I mean, there were some crazy games for Rick Moss. There were some crazy games, but it wasn't really much as far as, like, entertainment, because I know you guys like the close games where Rick Moss is possibly clutch. And so it wasn't that bad. I hope you guys understand. And I'll probably be back with the first game of his next season probably a day or 2 after this.